Welcome to week 12 account review of the Turning Pro Challenge. Can't believe we are 3 months into this live account challenge now. Before we dive in, just a quick disclaimer. This is for educational purposes only. Trading is a risky business, so please be careful with your money. If you have been following me, you are aware that the point of the Turning Pro Challenge is to adapt the behaviors and actions of professional traders so we get the results that professional traders get instead of treating this as a hobby and acting like amateur traders. We are looking to perform as professional traders so that we can get the results that professional traders get as well. If you haven't joined me in the challenge, I invite you to follow along with me. You can go to the tradingwithvenus.com/turnpro link, and this link will take you to the resources that I'm using to follow this challenge, and you can follow it along with me. There are 3 different things that we do in terms of our Turning Pro Challenge, 3 key steps. One is preparation. So this is the daily preparation for the following day. So every day we look at our charts and we make projections on where we are expecting the price to go so that when we actually go to execute our trades, we are already prepared. We have a trade plan in place. And then when we go to trade, we're just executing on those trades and we're not planning the trades while it's time to execute. And the final step is review. So just reviewing the day at the end of the day, looking to see how the market behaved, what happened in the market, that type of stuff so that we can make adjustments as we go. As you know, we are using this workbook that you can download if you want to follow the challenge along with me. So as per my goals, there are 3 different things that I put in here. My main goal is to make 100 pips per week. So it's a reasonable goal. We're not trying to push ourselves too much, which comes to about 35 pips per day. I trade the London session 3 days a week, so that's part of my goals as well. Although that's something that I'll be adjusting a bit as we go forward, but for now, that's the goal. In terms of the rules, I'm looking to not take on too much risk, so keeping the risk low, about 1 to 2%, maximum of 5%, and never trading without a stop loss, so making sure the stop loss and take profit targets are in place. This way, we protect our account, and also making sure if I have more than 3 stops get hit or 3 losses in a row, I just step aside, which I did a couple weeks ago, and then just reassess the situation and then come back. In terms of the trade management, I like to have my stop loss and take profit in place when I'm entering the trade. That way, the emotions don't come into play. And I also like to trail the stop as the price moves. So this way, as we get profit, we either book that profit or at least move our stop so that we reduce the risk that we are taking. In terms of the preparation, this one I am good with. I do the daily market analysis as a part of the trade room service that I run. I look at the news and every night we create a trade plan in order to trade the next day. So I am doing well with the daily preparation here. So that has been good. Daily market analysis. So last week I found myself not wanting to do some of these things. I felt like I was emotionally a little down in the dumps. So not because of trading, just generally, I think it could be related to weather changes or something. I just felt like I had the blues, and as a result of that, I find my trading was kind of felt like it was lethargic as well. The first couple of days of trading, just first couple of days of the week, they were not that good in terms of the price movements. In London session, what I found was price would drop quickly or go move in one direction and then pull right back up, and it will just chop back and forth. And that was a little bit challenging to trade that price behavior. However, after the The ECB news came out. There were some great trade setups that worked out well. But prior to that, half of the week, it felt like it just kind of dragged on. So I felt emotionally not quite charged, as well as just in the trading, the market conditions were not the best, especially in the London session. And I found Thursday and Friday were much better days for trading as opposed to the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday prior to that. So in terms of the daily market analysis, I had done that. With the post-market review, I wasn't quite feeling up to it. So even though I was forcing myself to, I felt like I did not do as well in this area of the challenge last week. Same thing with the weekly review. I did not do a very good job. Essentially, even keeping a trade journal seemed to be a challenge last week, whereas normally having a trade journal is not that big of an issue. It's the reviews that I struggled with. But last week, it felt like I kind of dragged on some of these things. So let's go on to the account and we'll take a look at the spreadsheet as well to see where we stand in terms of the account. So here I pulled a picture of the account before I started trading this week. Video is a little bit late this week. So in terms of the account here, the current account balance is $6,622.21. So that's where we are currently sitting. So let's go take a look at the account statement here. So if we go take a look at our projections, the Turning Pro scorecard, we'll see that in terms of equity, the balance in the account, we're at $6,622.21. So essentially we are at 88% return. So we had from a week over week, the profit was $1,142.23. Overall total profit in the account is $3,082.82. So we started off with $3,500 and we are currently sitting at $6,622. So overall profit in the last 3 months has been $3,082 and a return of 88%. So overall, the week went well. Like I said, it was challenging. The first couple of days of the week were challenging and it was hard to find the right type of trading opportunities, whereas Thursday and Friday worked out better. I actually didn't trade the Friday, just traded the Thursday, and just one good day made a difference in the returns. This is the scorecard that I generally keep track of after our trading here for the week. In terms of the marks here, with the preparation, I got full marks because I did do my market analysis, even though I wasn't quite up to par, but I did do my preparation. So that was good. In terms of the execution, I think I could have done a better job. This is where I dragged, and especially with the review here. Execution, I did take most of the trades as planned, but some of them, I have to say, I was not fully on top of. So my performance sort of suffered, especially in the first part of the week, and I found myself struggling. So overall, my marks here for execution are quite low. Instead of getting 3s here, I am getting 2 and 1s in this section here. So this is the one that I need to really stay on top of going forward. And in terms of review, I was back to 0 here because a review, I just found it really challenging to do last week. So this week, that's what I'm working on, making sure I am staying on top of these and managing my emotions better. So even though sometimes the emotions may not have anything to do with trading, just generally change of weather or something like that going on. I guess we have to manage those situations and emotions better. And I think one of the things that I'm working on doing here is looking at meditation and getting back into the meditation practice, because previously I found that that has really helped me. So now I'm going to make that a part of my normal routine as well. So to get back into meditation as well, so that when we do have these, emotions or life circumstances where we may not completely feel quite up to par so that it doesn't impact our trading, and we can manage those emotions and go back into our flow state easier so that the trading isn't impacted. So going back to the projections, overall, basically the week did work out well, even though we started off on a challenging note. The results were good. We are up at 88% return level. So now as we go, it's just a matter of managing those emotions and making sure I'm following the process. So that's what my focus will be, to make sure I find a way to level myself off in terms of emotions and making sure that I stick to the process. So that's it for today. That's our review for the first 3 months of the challenge. It has been very interesting. Of course, we'll continue on with the challenge for the rest of the year. So we got plenty of time to go. If you haven't joined me, please feel free to do so. You can go to tradingwithvenus.com/turnpro in order to do so. So that's it for now. You guys have a wonderful trading week, and I'll see you next time.